There we go. Okay, we should be live. What's up, everybody? How's it going? Welcome back to another Infinite Flight stream. I hope you're all doing absolutely fantastic as always. This is going to be a fun one, actually. Of course, for departure, we don't have a 3D airport, just to put that out there very quickly. But for arrival, we do have a 3D airport, which is super exciting. We're flying from Phuket down to Singapore Changi today. And I would say this is going to be a relatively busy flight. So if you are joining us, do expect delays on arrival because Singapore is sort of the hub for today's stream. Usually we depart from the busy airport, but today we're flying into the busy airport. So do expect delays, some delays on departure. It's quite a small airport. And of course, on arrival, do expect delays and some deviations from the flight plan, as that's most likely going to be the case because of the heavy traffic on these Friday night flight streams. But awesome stuff. I can see some channel members. That's new. Crazy B, Lee's Aviation, Avgeek Walker. What's up? Welcome to the stream. We now have channel memberships, which is really, really cool to see. And of course, you can support the AOPA Foundation's You Can Fly program by becoming a channel member today. And 100% of the revenue generated by channel memberships will be donated to them. So that's awesome. I'm happy that that's now in place, and it allows you to sort of engage a little bit more with the channel and feel more welcome here, which is awesome. But Kurt Gamer, Michael Brown, what's up? How's it going? Aviator Hattie, good to see you here. Aviation 001, Samuel AR, what's up? Good to see you back on another stream. There we go. Almost 100,000 subscribers. You're not wrong there. We're actually very close. If I get the count up here very quickly, we are very close to 100,000 subscribers, which is awesome. Let's see if we can do that or something towards the end of this stream. It's really not too far away at all. DHix3406 just became a channel member to First Officer. Thank you very much. That's awesome. There we go. Okay, anyway, let's not stall for too long. Let's get out of this airport ASAP because it's going to get busy. And of course, because it's a small airport, we don't want to be sitting here for too long. Because I understand a lot of you will most likely want to join in on today's flight. And of course, if we're sitting in the gates, you won't be able to spawn. And I'm aware that that's an issue. But of course, when we start rolling and things get going, you'll be able to join if you find a spot. But yeah, Singapore Airlines 777-300ER here today. Looking at a flight time of around, I would say, 1 hour and 30 minutes. Of course, there could be delays on arrival, so that could increase a little bit. But probably a block's time of around 2 hours. So really, that's all you need to know, right? Butter Zero, how's it going? Good to see you. Anyway, let's get the aircraft started up as per normal. Hop into the cockpit and go into the electrical page and turn the main battery and the APU on. Question for all of you. Here we go. Q&A. What does APU stand for? Let me know in the chat. Easy one. Easy one. Nav beacons can come on here. We're really ready to go. The altitude's already set. We'll be cruising at flight level 370 today. So, yeah, not too bad at all, really. All good to go. All good to go, of course. Odd IFI altitudes for anywhere between 0 and 180 degrees on the heading boat. Pushing back is probably going to be a little bit difficult at the moment. As you can understand, there's an aircraft parked right behind me. Awesome power unit, said Lee's Aviation. Not quite. Auxiliary power unit. Yes, a lot of you are getting it right there. That's awesome. There we go. Your aviation knowledge is 10 out of 10. Good stuff. Good stuff. Okay, right. Let's see what the situation is around us very quickly. Yes. Busy. Singapore 468. I know you're watching. You probably are watching anyway. You could be an absolute legend. And allow me some room to push back after the Singapore Danny behind us here moves forward slightly when we get the opportunity. Any giveaway? Most likely not today, but there will be a work in progress photo. Has Gatwick got terminals? It does. It is 3D, but not yet. Not for you. Not for you. It's coming in a future update. But yes, there will be a work in progress photo today to hype you up on that one, like usual. We'll try and do these work in progress photos a lot more frequently on streams. I'm aware that on some streams we go a stream or so without work in progress photos. But it'd be awesome if we could start, using some more work in progress photos on streams to make it a little bit more engaging for you. Lee's Aviation is still 5 hours away from Singapore. Oh, wow. Yeah, you're definitely on a long haul or something. Definitely on a long haul. Is the whip the A220 or a new airport? I guess you will have to find out. We've done a lot of A220 work in progress photos last Friday. But we'll see. We'll see. Danny, no worries at all. Danny in it behind us here. No, I understand. That's absolutely fine. Probably going to be waiting about 10 minutes for our departure today because, I mean, the taxiway is sort of very small and it's easy to get congested here. Dun, 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 dun. Cool plane. Yes, it is indeed. It is indeed. Wow, that's far. 634 nautical miles to cover in total. So, again, a wide-body aircraft on a short-haul route. Just what I like. Very fun. Very good. That's what we love. Anyway, okay, right, onto ground. In fact, ATIS... Listen to the ATIS in a minute. I've already listened to it. I really want to be able to push back here before the space gets taken. So let's hop onto ground and request pushback to runway. Well, we have information... I think information Delta. We'll just send of information Delta here. There we go, information Delta. XY Magic, what's up? How's it going? Good to see you here on the Infinite Flight channel. Ben Chu loves Changi. Pushback approved. There we go. Awesome stuff. So, let's go ahead here. Seatbelts, no smoking. I'm going to make an immediate left turn so that we don't clip the wing of this 777 to our right here. So, let's start our pushback. And start the turn straight away. It's going to be really, really close. We're cutting it super close, actually, if we have a look at the end of the wing there. But that's fine. We'll survive. There we go. That'll do. Avgeek Walker, Drug Chupra, and Jason Hill. What's up? Welcome to the stream. 3 channel members. How's it going? This is awesome. The airport is packed. Yeah, it is. It is indeed. There we go. We'll start engine 1. And because I just pushed back, there should now be a space there for somebody to spawn in. So there's the opportunity if you want to spawn in and fly with us. 142 of you watching live right now. Hello from the UK. Oh, actually, we're about to clip a A380 wing here. It's quite a steady airport, actually. It's quite a steady airport. It's quite small. That's not... Okay, that was close. That was a close call. Let's just stop here. Not the engine. The pushback.
Ready to taxi to runway 9 with information echo.
Singapore 2806, taxi to runway 9. Contact
there we go. Let's get this live overlay working and ready to go. There we go. Heading 16, looking good. It's 2 a.m. in Malaysia right now, said Avgeek Walker.
Push back with information echo.
Pitway to aircraft, Delta 105.
I'll arrive in just 20 minutes, missed time management. Crazy B. That's some atrocious time management right there. Mr. Beast 6000, what's up? How's it going?
India Bravo Yankee Yankee. Hold position.
Come on, engines.
Holding position.
You got this. Start up. Use flaps 15 for departure today. We're quite light, but the runway's actually quite small here. It's quite a small airport. As I've mentioned, probably 101 times by now. So trim 20 and flaps 15 should do us just good.
Singapore 004. Taxi to runway 9.
Dun, dun,
Contact
dun,
tower
dun.
when ready.
Let's have a look. Let's have a look.
Taxiing to runway 9, Singapore 004.
Singapore 735 heavy. Continued taxi.
Continue taxi. Singapore
There we go. Engines are firing up.
Phuket ground, Taiwan 418 Super. Ready for pushback with information.
Only 100
echo.
subs left. Maybe we can crack 100k on the stream. We're actually 30 subscribers away right now from 100,000 subscribers, which is absolutely insane. 100k is a really, really big number. You think about it, 100,000 people. It's awesome. Really, really cool.
Singapore 333
Okay, there we go. Engine 2's fired up. All good to go. Let's turn the APU off and make our very long taxi here out to runway 09. So APU off, flaps to 15, trim to 20, and request taxi to runway 9.
To aircraft on your left.
Or information Delta.
Golf Hotel Phuket ground, Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November.
News for the A220? None today. None today. I just pretty much gave it away what the work in progress photo is going to be today. It'll be an airport work in progress photo.
Singapore 425 Super. Give way to aircraft on your left.
Yeah, no news on the no news on the A220. Not today, but in the future. So maybe on the next stream or something like that.
Give way to aircraft, Singapore 425 Super.
Singapore 658. Taxi to runway 9.
Dun, dun,
Contact
dun.
tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway
Okay.
9, Singapore 658.
There we go. Taxi into runway 09. A350 in front of us there.
November 100 Mike capital X-ray. Pushback approved.
Gibby has spawned in our gate.
Phuket ground, Aero Mexico 1 heavy. Ready to taxi with information echo.
Singapore 711. Hold position.
Love the old background. What do you mean the old background? This? You like the background, the backdrop, the lighting, the amazingness, and the 747 window on the wall with a nice light in the middle? This is not Aeromexico, this is Singapore Airlines.
Tango Tango Juliet Alpha Charlie. Taxi to runway 9. Contact tower when ready.
Taxiing to runway 9. Tango
There we go.
Tango Juliet Alpha Charlie.
Really long taxi there.
573. Hold position.
Holding position. Singapore
Hey Dan, remember me, Something Wong? Yes, and I believe you are currently here at the airport. I did see you before starting the stream.
Golf Sierra Kilo Yankee Echo. Ready for pushback with information Delta. Requesting runway 9.
Golf Sierra Kilo Yankee.
Okay,
Echo.
let's continue our taxi here.
Phuket ground, Delta
Try and
90,
squeeze in.
ready to
We don't want to be here for too long,
information echo.
because we know how it feels to be on the ground for a very long time. It happens a lot on my own channel, actually.
Golf India. Ready to taxi with information echo.
Ow, the A350 is drifting a little bit there.
105. Taxi to runway 9. Contact tower when ready.
Oh, AirAsia.
Ground,
A330 Neo.
536. Ready
Let's
to
try not to take the
taxi
front of the
runway
plane out
9
over there
information echo.
with our wing. Let's turn now.
Kilo Sierra Alpha Golf India. Hold position.
Taxiing to runway 9, Delta
It'd be cool to have a whole mock-up backdrop. Jason, do you mean like a cabin or something? That would be really cool to have like an actual cabin in the background, right?
Ready for pushback with information echo.
Taxiing to runway 9, Jetstar 536.
Redwood 1280.
Oh, Tapper Aviation, you were the one who asked if I was still alive on Instagram. This is the ghost of Dan.
Phuket ground, Golf Hotel Echo Romeo Alpha.
There we go, let's switch the tower here.
Pushback with information echo.
Holding
Departure 09, departing south. I'll get that ready. I'll press the button in just a second here.
Phuket ground, Singapore 57 heavy. Ready for pushback with information echo. Requesting runway 9.
Phuket ground, Singapore 16. Ready for pushback with information echo. Requesting
Okay.
runway 9.
Phuket ground.
Ready to go, really.
1505. Ready for pushback with information echo. Singapore 735 heavy. Runway 9. Cleared for takeoff.
Let's hold here, right on the line actually, and press send here.
Phuket Tower, Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November, ready for departure at runway
Kind of like the crew quarters behind the car. Yeah, Jason, that'd be kind of cool, actually. It'd be quite expensive, I can imagine.
Line up and wait runway 9.
There we go, lining up and waiting on 09.
Alpha November.
Singapore 468.
Let's make this a smooth
Hold short
takeoff.
at runway 9. Holding short runway 9. Singapore 468 heavy. Singapore 155. Frequency change approved. Good day.
Frequency change approved.
Okay, we should get clearance straight away, really. As you can see, the runway's quite small here.
Singapore 735 heavy. Frequency change approved.
And there we go, perfect lineup. There we go, awesome stuff.
35 heavy.
Let's just stop here.
Alpha Victor Delta
There we go,
Alpha
clear for takeoff.
November.
Awesome stuff. Let's go
Runway
ahead and
9.
acknowledge that. Turn our landing lights and strobe lights on, and we are ready to rock and roll. Let's calibrate very quickly, as always. Calibrate before taking off. It'll do you many favors. If you don't do that, you'll probably swerve off the runway and crash. Happened before. Let's go. Let's do this. What's the winds actually right now? Oh, 3 knots. Not very much at all. That's 80 knots, 100 knots. We're absolutely rocketing down the runway because we're very, very light. 140 approaching very fast. Let's rotate now. Get the aircraft in the air. Bingo. We're up. Gears coming up. It's kind of a straight out departure, to be honest with you. We're flying straight for quite a while here. I'm going to bring that power back slightly. I don't want to crash into the aircraft ahead of us that I can see on the TCAS right there.
Phuket Tower. Red Cat 425.
Let's bring the flaps up already to
Ready
flaps
for
5. We really don't need that many, to be honest with you.
Departing west. Red
And pitch
Cat
down to 10 degrees.
425 super.
LNAV can also
Hold
come on
short
here.
runway 9.
Autopilot's doing all of the work right now. That's what we love. Dun, 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 dun. 155 people watching. Nice.
Holding short runway 9. Red Cat 425 super.
Positive rate gear up. There we go. Thank you. Good day. Let's tune out of the frequency. We don't need that anymore. Ciao, ciao. Let's bring the flaps up and bring that speed to 245 for now. I don't know how far ahead the aircraft is in front of us, but I'm sure they're quite close. What's going on in the chat right now? 161 of you. Of course, now that we're airborne, I'll be able to read the chat a lot more. What is the destination? Dino TV. Singapore Changi International. Ryan, how's it going? I see you in the chat. Oliver Smith. Aviator Josh. Ben Chu. Mexico City. I don't quite know why you're spamming Mexico City. That doesn't really make very much sense at all. Because we're not at Mexico City right now. Okay, the aircraft ahead is 6 nautical miles in front, going 293 knots. So we can speed up to 250, actually. There we go. Lovely stuff. Please, Infinite Flight on PC. We don't support PC, and we don't fully support emulators like BlueStacks, but you can, of course, use an emulator to play Infinite Flight on a PC. But it's not quite the full package. How many subscribers left till 100k? Let me update that very quickly and have a look. About 26. Would you rather quit being a pilot or only fly a Cessna 172? Well, I mean, I'm not a pilot at the moment. I don't fly commercially. I only fly a 172, so I'd rather fly a 172. How's the music for you? Is it too quiet, too loud? Let me know. There we go. 10,000 feet approach and about 500 feet to go. Landing lights can now come off. Question, after takeoff, do you go straight to 250 knots? It really depends, to be honest with you. If you've got some tight turns and stuff, I don't tend to go to 250 knots straight away. If it's just straight out of the podge like this and very gradual turn, I'll just go straight to 250, depending on the heavy traffic behind me as well. I don't really want to delay anything too much, so I kind of just floor it to get out of the way. 11,000 feet. Going to increase the speed here now to 315 knots. Do. 300 knots approaching. DC-10 up there at 22,000 feet. If it's Dan, when you go plane spotting, what camera do you use? I use, mostly I use my phone, to be honest. Let me pay attention to the speed here very quickly. I use my phone a lot of the time. I don't really like taking... The camera that you're watching me through right now is a Canon M50, which, I mean, it's great for photos and videos. It can go up to 4K resolution and stuff, so it's great. But I personally prefer when I go... Because I'm not like a professional plane spotter. I don't do a lot of it as such. Like, I'll go up to Heathrow to watch the planes occasionally, but I don't take like hundreds and hundreds of photos because that's just not me. So when I do go, I just use my phone because phones these days have really good cameras. So yeah, I just tend to use my phone, to be honest. Crazy Bee can see themselves in the stream. Oh, I got a fly now, said Jason. Any guests today, Harry? What's up, Harry? How's it going? No guests today. You can enjoy me again for the next 2 hours. Flight time right now is saying 1 hour and 27 minutes. So really not too bad. That's actually going to decrease a fair whack, actually, once we get a little bit higher here. It's 37,000 feet. I can imagine it'll probably go down to about 1 hour and 10 minutes. Maybe a little less than that. VNAV, vertical navigation, is saying that the top of descent is in 1 hour and 8 minutes. It's only 479 nautical miles away, so yeah, it's going to be a quick one today, but there's nothing more fun than flying a wide-body aircraft on a short-haul route. Look behind me. Sure, let's have a look. Oh, Singapore 597, what's up? You are going quite fast, and you are quite close. Something wrong. Be awesome if... you could just maintain the adequate separation. Otherwise, you will get slammed by ATC, and I don't want that for you. So, let's have a look. Leeds Aviation using the Infinite Flight logo. Let's have a look. Climb at 2,800 feet per minute. We can leave it like that at the moment, actually. It's not too bad. This is the coolest. Ted's barking in the background. If you don't know who Ted is, Ted's my dog. And he likes to bark on every single stream, so apologies if you can hear him. Let's ignore that, but something I can't help. That's the problem when you're live. Anything can happen at any point. So, it's the coolest thing ever. It's the coolest thing I've ever seen. I've never talked with someone on an online chat. That's very cool. Very cool. Jason, it's cool to talk to you. Infinite Flight Heracleon, this is the expert server. Oh, you went, server went then. Server went down for just momentarily there. Read that back to front. Aviator Dan, what's the longest flight you've ever done in Infinite Flight? 24 hours, but it was like 2 stops. It was like a multiple sector, so I landed then took off again. That was during the A330 testing. I was just going wild, really putting it to the limits. Best Infinite Flight streamer, Ahmed. Thank you very much. Appreciate it. Dan, would you like an interactive cockpit in Infinite Flight Aviation X? I mean, that would be great, but I think it'd be a little bit too sort of fiddly as such for a mobile flight simulator. Oliver Smith, channel members have access to different coloured logos. There are black and white logos. We want Echo Golf Kilo Kilo. I don't blame you. It's a very nice airport. 136 of you still here live. This is awesome. What time is it for you, wherever you are in the world? Right now, it's about 6:30 in the evening. Dan, are you a developer? No, I'm not a developer, no. Community engagement. Do you take photos or videos with your iPhone, Aviator Dan? Yes. Are you talking about like real-world spotting, as I just mentioned? Yes. TWA 800 Gamer 2. What's up? How's it going? My day is going great, thank you. What about you? 7:26 p.m., 2:27 p.m., 10:26 a.m. Nice. 1:30 p.m. in Kentucky. Lee's Aviation is going on A380 in 5 days. Ricky's Aviation is going on a 787 in December. That's awesome. Nice. I've never been on a 787. Still to go on one. Never been on one, and I'd love to see the wing flex and just the awesome windows that they have in it, you know? The tinted windows, that'd be fun. So, I got a cool idea. Let me open up a new tab here very quickly. Because this is a very new feature, and why not talk about it here on the stream whilst it's new? Give me 2 seconds here. Okay, so recently, yesterday, we launched channel memberships for this channel, which essentially gives you access to exclusive perks, which the average subscriber wouldn't be able to actually access. Channel memberships, it's a great way to support the AOPA Foundation's You Can Fly program, and all of the revenue generated by channel memberships goes directly to them. So we was thinking of a fun and engaging way to sort of interact with you more on another level, whilst, of course, supporting a good cause. So whilst you're on the topics and whilst we're on the lines of it, let's go ahead and talk about channel memberships and what each level has to offer. So we have 3 levels available, and they all come with some great perks, and we was deciding in the team what to add, what we shouldn't add, all this sort of stuff, and we did have a very successful outcome here. So 3 levels, that's First Officer, Captain, and Superfan. For First Officer, you get a loyalty badge next to your name in live chats, like you can see with TWA 800 Gamer there. You get a loyalty badge next to your name, and that is the one stripe epaulet, and that'll be there for your entire support time. The longer you're here as a channel member, the more that loyalty badge will increase. So if you're here for a certain amount of months, you'll then eventually get 4 stripes, which is awesome. Then you're technically a captain, right? You get custom emojis in the live chat, which I'm sure you've seen the channel members in the chat right now using. You get a highlighted name as well, as you can see, TW8 800 Gamer. You're a great example here. You get a highlighted name. You get a green highlighted name. You can, of course, support the AOPA Foundation's You Can Fly program. And whilst I'm mentioning this, the recent video on our channel will cover all of what I'm talking about in far more detail if you'd like to give that a watch and come back here if you're interested. And, of course, member-only live chat on select streams. For captain, that is all for first officer. For captain, on the other hand, you get member-only polls. So you get to cast your vote on what work in progress photos we show on our streams on a private community post. And then you also get member-only shout-outs for being a captain on this channel. So anybody who's on the captain level or above will get a shout-out at the end of our streams. And then for superfan, you get monthly flights with Infinite Flight staff. So you get all of the previous perks with monthly flights with Infinite Flight staff as well, which is awesome, And of course, you'll receive an invite to that when those flights take place. Right now, we're at our cruising altitude, and we're looking at a flight time of around 1 hour and 8 minutes now that we're up. So with that being said, let me go ahead and grab a link for you. If you're interested in becoming a channel member and supporting the AOPA You Can Fly program, click the link that I'm about to send in the chats. Cruising altitude flight level 370. There we go. Let's close this down. Move my iPad aside. Dun, dun, dun. 104 people watching. What's up? Speedbird 354. How's it going? Oliver Smith, I highly doubt this is possible, but is it possible to put the join button on the YouTube app instead of the website? Oliver Smith, that's not something we have control over. There's an aircraft 1,000 feet above us there. That's not something we have control over. That's to do with YouTube. To see the join button, you have to be on desktop, I believe. Desktop is the way to go. If not, click the link. Do you sim brief? Yes. So when I do long haul flights, I tend to, it really depends on how realistic I'm wanting to be. If I'm wanting to be super realistic and extra amazing, I use sim brief because it shows you the SIDS and stars that you should use. And of course gives you a detailed flight plan with all weight and balance calculations. But when I'm wanting to do a quick flight and grab a quick flight plan and go wild, Flight Plan Database is where I go. It's a very popular site for flight plans. I'm currently using an app and I was able to join. Awesome, yeah, D Hicks, I think it varies from device to device, to be completely honest with you. YouTube being YouTube. Captain Dev06, what's up? Welcome. I use Flight Plan Database. It's more easier to use. I mean, yes, Aviation 001 Flight Plan Database, as mentioned, is a fantastic route generator if you're wanting a really quick and easy flight plan. You type in the 2 iCal codes and you're ready to go. The flight plan's already there. But if you're sort of wanting the more detailed flight plan, SimBrief. I don't want to use my YouTube name as my name, and I want something like yours, Aviator Dan, but I don't want to copy you or be like other people I struggle to find on Infinite Flight Dan. Oliver Smith, do what you feel like is necessary. If you want to have Aviator Oliver or Aviator Smith or something as your name, so be it. Do it. Are you a pilot in real life, Ethan Carter? No, I'm not, but I am a student pilot, and I currently fly Cessna 172P. November 757 Alpha Alpha, just ahead of me there, 500 feet above me, sorry. You're currently flying at a VFR cruising altitude. Top tip, keep it even. Keep it even. My nose is almost touching your APU. Let's check that very quickly. Okay. Something wrong. I would highly recommend keeping adequate spacing. Otherwise, you're at risk of being reported by ATC. That's not something I would personally do unless you're deliberately flying through me. But just for your own benefit and because I do care about your grade and you're standing in it for the flight, separation is key. Just climb 1,000 feet or something. You're just fine, honestly. This is the expert server. Do not forget that when you fly with us here. Unless the casual server, then by all means, go wild, go ham. But how much did it cost in total to decorate your room like that behind me? I would like that. Oliver Smith. It was quite expensive, to say the least. Quite expensive. A lot-ish. Sam, your AR is finally in the air. What's the traffic like right now? Sorry, at Phuket. Let me have a look very quickly. Continues in live flight. Let me look at the traffic at our departure airport. Is 27 in use now? I believe the controller was switching to 27 after our departure. Oh yeah, still aircraft waiting for takeoff. Oh, the airport's actually still quite busy. Wasn't expecting that. 09 still in use. Makes sense. Makes sense. Lol, almost formation flying. Wait, ATC can watch you even when you're mid-flight? Yes. If you're on their scope, if you're on their radar, like Kuala Lumpur Center on 127.00, like we're joining right now, they will be able to see you on their radar. So we'll check in IFR. They're the police of the skies, essentially, keeping things nice and tidy.
442 is 25 nautical miles northwest of Butterworth at 32,000 feet. Requesting GPS approach runway 2 center at Singapore Changi. Kuala Lumpur Center, Taiwan 418 Super, with you at 37,500.
Kuala Lumpur Center, Singapore 597, with you at 37,500.
Trying not to choke on my drink there.
Singapore 442, continuous file, expect file approach.
Info about the A220. None today, unfortunately.
Kuala Lumpur Center, Singapore 468 Heavy, with you at 37,000. Maintain Mach 0.84. Singapore
We're going Mach
Mach 24 Heavy.
0.85 right now, and they're 5 nautical miles in front. I'm going to slow down to 0.84
Roger. Singapore
so that we don't
442.
crash into the back of that aircraft. It's always good to sort of listen out on frequency, especially when you're on arrival. If you see an aircraft in front of you, top tip, here we go. If you see an aircraft in front of you slowing down and being told to slow down by ATC, it's a chain reaction. If you don't slow down, you go into, of course, common sense, crash into the back of the aircraft. So if you're listening on the frequency and you see that the aircraft in front of you is being told to slow down, great moment to slow down as well. Otherwise, you will fly into them.
Unable. Taiwan 418 Super. Singapore 33 Victor Alpha.
Wait until next week when we have some awesome A220 work in progress previews. Yes, I believe Jason's in the chat right now. Yes, next week. Going to be a good week. Lovely previews.
Singapore 597, proceed on course to Singapore Channel.
Proceed on course. Singapore.
Zaid, yes, there will be a work in progress photo today of an airport, an upcoming airport.
Descend and maintain.
Can I show you the exterior? Ben Chu, yeah, sure, why not? Let's go ahead and switch to camera view here. In fact,
Singapore 33 Victor Alpha.
let's have a spamming moment in the chat here. Spam the chat. What view do you want to see? Where should I place the camera? The one time I'll allow you to spam the chat. Go wild. Go crazy.
Kuala Lumpur Center, Singapore 008 Heavy, with you at 8,100.
Kuala Lumpur Center, Etihad 002 Victor
Wing,
Alpha,
wing, wing. Wing, keep, wing, scenic.
Kuala Lumpur
There's a lot of
Center,
wing views.
Cat 425 Super, with you at 37,000.
I think wing view wins. Well, yeah. Well, on that note, we'll hop to the left-hand side of the aircraft, sit in a seat, and look out over the G90s.
Requesting radar vectors to Incheon International, Kuala Lumpur Center.
Oh, hello there. Let's go through here.
10,700.
Welcome to first class. Is this a good enough view, or do we need a... No, okay, the wing's further, much further back than that. Aha, here we go. Right.
Maintain Mach 0.84. Red Cat 425 Super.
There we go. That's a good view. You can see the land next to us. If I was to look out the other side of the plane, you'd just see pure ocean. We're now officially a passenger.
Maintain Mach 0.84. Avavia 001.
Jason Hill had their first rejected takeoff at Phuket. Got to taxi back. Oh, join the back of the line, Jason. Join the back of the line. I feel the pain. We should. Where am I here? Let me find myself on live flight very quickly. I'll most likely be in the cluster of planes here. You can't see what I'm doing, but let's have a look.
Singapore 008 Heavy. Red Cat 425 Super is 6 nautical
Let's have a
miles
look here.
southeast of
That's me.
Bangkok
Nope, that's something wrong.
37,000 feet.
Oh,
Requesting
Aviator
flight
Dan, where
following
are
to
you?
Singapore Changi.
There they go. Where am I? I can't find myself on the map.
Roger. Ethiopian 113.
It's got to be me. There I am.
Contacting Singapore
Yeah, we should be flying over land soon for the rest of the flight. It's the only bit of ocean that we'll actually see.
Kilo 1712 X-ray is 4 nautical miles southeast of Langkawi International at 31,000 feet. Requesting flight following to Singapore Changi, Kuala Lumpur Center. All Nippon 054.
Craig D, good to see you back. Good to see you back here. What's up? Oh, yep. Jason's still stuck at Phuket.
Flight level 200. 2 Taxi Aero 24 Kilo is 15 nautical miles north of Singapore Changi at 8,000.
Infinite Flight France, what's up? Good to see you back here.
Flight following to London Heathrow, Kuala Lumpur Center, Singapore 893 Super, with you at 11,200. Proceed on
Excuse
course.
my pronunciation. I'm not the best at pronunciations, but I believe we're going to fly over soon. Penang and Butterworth when we hit land.
Descend and maintain 15,000.
Your average gamer, what's up? How's it going?
Singapore 893 Super is 17 nautical miles north of Seletar at 13,200 feet. Requesting flight following to Phuket International.
Looking good. Saying that we have 57 minutes left. 57 minutes. I'm actually going to check right now the traffic on arrival into Singapore Changi, because that could be okay, it's not too bad at the moment. It's not too bad. I was expecting it to be far worse. There's a lot of ground traffic. There's a lot of aircraft on the ground. Let me give it a count here, actually. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. There's about 20 aircraft on the ground right now at Singapore Changi. And only a couple on arrival. So we're really going to be the tsunami of planes that arrived in the next 57 minutes.
November 5 Hotel Whiskey. Request frequency change.
Kuala Lumpur Center, Oscar Kilo Sierra Alpha Golf India, with you at 41,000.
November 5 Hotel Whiskey. Contact Singapore approach on 124.6.
Contacting Singapore approach on 124.6. November 5 Hotel Whiskey.
Ethiopian 1138 Super. Alignment maintained. Flight level 340.
Thank you. November 5 Hotel Whiskey.
Murky Aviation just mentioned you in their story. Interesting.
Kuala Lumpur Center. Avavia
Right,
001.
okay, so I would say let's do, we've got actually 28 minutes. In
1138 Super. Singapore
10 minutes,
93 Super. Requesting
we'll show the work in
flight
progress
level
photo.
360.
How does that make sense? 27 minutes till we go down, but 55 minutes until we arrive. Wow. Wow. For bad for the controller. Leeds Aviation is landing at 12:20 a.m. local time.
Singapore 893 Super.
That's what happens when you do a long haul flight and don't plan it properly.
Climb and maintain flight level 360. Singapore 893 Super.
At Argia 001, maintain Mach .84. Oscar Kilo Sierra Alpha Golf India, radar contact. India Foxtrot Charlie Hotel Lima, you're in the national airspace. Please contact Kuala Lumpur Center on 127.0.
Controller should go to bed and leave all of the pilots to panic.
Contact Kuala Lumpur Center on 127.0. Swiss 176 Heavy, you're in the national airspace. Please contact Kuala Lumpur Center on 127.0.
Maintain Mach .84. Avavia 001.
It's really funny actually, because this was when I turned this light on in the background, this window light here, it was blue, and then when it runs out of batteries, when the batteries start to die, it goes green. It's really weird. It's really weird, but it's kind of cool actually. It changes color by itself.
Singapore 214 is 41 nautical miles northwest of Pulau Shoman at 38,000 feet, requesting IELTS approach any runway at Bangkok Suvarnabhumi. Singapore 214, requested airport is outside of coverage area.
Escort on our left wing here, doing a great escort at the moment. Looking good, looking good. Awesome judgment. Yes, there will be a work in progress photo. No giveaway today, but a work in progress photo. Visibility is quite low down there. You can see it's a little bit hazy down there.
Singapore approach on 124.6.
Raphael's Aviation, we have 53 minutes left on this flight. Maybe a little bit longer, maybe a couple minutes longer, just in case, you know, of course, we get vectors when we get close to our destination airport. But I highly doubt it. It's not looking too busy at the moment. It was surprisingly, I thought it was going to be very, very busy on arrival, but it's really not looking too bad.
With you at 6,700. Turkish 55 is 15 nautical miles northeast of Seletar at 12,500 feet. Requesting flight following to Istanbul.
How do you create a flight plan? Nicholas, sorry. Great question. There's various ways of creating flight plans. You can be absolutely creative and make your own flight plan in Infinite Flight by just adding fixes to your let me show you. Let me show you. Let's take I don't know, this airport for example here, which has approach at the moment. Oh no, maybe not. It doesn't have it. Let's go WSSS here and go on procedures on the bottom right corner. Oh, it doesn't even have a departure. This is a great example. Great tutorial. Well done, Dan. Let's go on Singapore. Probably the best option here. And click on procedures. You'll get departure, arrival, and approach. You can't really see it at the top of the screen, but if we select departure, you'll be able to see all of the SID routes available. So that's how you initiate a flight plan. You just select what SID you actually want. And then to actually generate a flight plan itself, you can use flight plan database, SimBrief, FPL to Infinite Flight, I believe it is. And all you have to do is type in the ICAO codes of your departure and arrival airport, and it will generate an automatic flight plan for you. Then when you want to add an arrival to your flight plan, it's very simple. Click on the airport, click on procedures, like I just showed you, and then select arrival and approach. And that's how you do a flight plan.
Jetstar 536 with you at 37,000.
Singapore 008 Heavy, climb and maintain flight level 360.
Climb and maintain flight level 360. Singapore 008 Heavy.
Kuala Lumpur Center, Singapore 5626 Victor Heavy, with you at 10,400. Jetstar 536, radar contact. Singapore 5626 Victor Heavy.
Oliver Swartz, how do I find routes across the pond? You go to SimBrief and you get a route that is always corrupted. Please answer, Dan. You can use one of the crossings if you really want to. SimBrief, in all honesty, isn't like the greatest. Some waypoints usually are missing as such, but crossing the pond isn't usually too difficult. You could use flight plan database, and that should, in theory, give you a flight plan across the pond. But yeah, usually oceanic tracks, they'll help you out a lot if you're flying across the sea, the ocean.
Singapore 8314, radar contact. Jetstar 536, continuous file. Expect the IELTS approach runway 2 center at Singapore Changi.
Jetstar 536.
Singapore 2806 is 12 nautical miles northwest of
Avgeek Walker, right now, actually, we are going over.
Requesting flight following to Singapore Changi.
Let's have a look. Let me zoom in. Let me zoom in.
To Singapore Changi.
Proceed on course. Singapore
We're flying over Zhengzhou Police Station and a petrol station that I can see on live flight right now.
Center, Redwood 1280 heavy, with you at 33,000.
Singapore 008 heavy, contact Singapore Center on 127.0. Singapore 8314, correction, standby. Redwood 1280 heavy, radar contact. Redwood 1280 heavy, maintain Mach .84.
Contacting Singapore Center on 127.0.
Enjoy from Sweden. Alexander, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Flying over Malaysia, where I'm from. Awesomely. Lee's Aviation is from Malaysia.
Singapore 5626 Victor Heavy, requesting climb to flight level 320.
Let's have a look at the traffic right now around us here with 70 aircraft flying with us today. So there's some aircraft still departing Phuket here. You can still see that there's aircraft on the ground, not too many actually, just the rest of the departures getting into the air from 09. Right now, here's the train of planes, a tsunami of aircraft right now, which are going to arrive at Singapore Changi in 47 minutes.
Singapore 8314, India Foxtrot Charlie Hotel Lima, radar contact. Thank you, Singapore 8314. Singapore 875 Super, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Kuala Lumpur.
Really impressive with the new flight navigation options, a lot more in depth than I remember it. And Jason, yeah, of course. Some great features have rolled out over time, and Infinite Flight is getting better and better. And the only way is up. The only way is onwards and forwards, right?
Climb and maintain flight level 390. Singapore
Kason 001, what's up? Welcome to the stream. Nicholas, hello and good evening. I'm from Malta. What's up? Good evening from the UK.
Climb and maintain flight level 3.
Hello, I'm from Thailand. Huge fan of you, Dan. Put, thank you very much. You're watching from very, very far away. Must be very late there, considering it's it must be early hours of the morning where you are. Yes, we'll do the work in progress photo in 1 minute from now. Ryan, as mentioned, 1 minute until we do the work in progress. I can imagine there's like a 3 or so second delay. So.
Singapore 875 Super, radar contact. Swiss 176 Heavy, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Kuala Lumpur Center on 127.0.
Greetings from Italy. Danielle, is that how you pronounce it? Danielle? Yes, I believe it is. What's up? How's it going? Right, okay. Enough stalling. We have 18 minutes until we begin our descent. So I'm going to go ahead and prep the work in progress photo. It's going to be a guessing game. I'm not going to say anything. I'll let you suss it out. I'll let you suss it out once it goes onto the screen. Here we go. Let me sort this out very quickly. Okay, I want a countdown in the chat right now. A countdown from 13. Let's do it. And then I'll show the work in progress photo on the screen.
Scooter 898, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Kuala Lumpur Center on 127.0. Singapore 90 Golf Alpha Heavy, turn left heading 010.
There's the countdown.
FedEx 000, request frequency change.
Turn left
Chat goes
heading
wild.
010.
Chat goes crazy.
Climb and maintain 9000. Singapore 90 Golf
We all want a work in progress photo, don't we?
Kuala Lumpur Center, Scooter 898, with you at 10,900.
Crazy every single time.
Singapore 90 Golf
There we go. Okay, right, there's one. 3, 2, 1. Let's go ahead and show it on the screen.
Scooter 898, radar contact.
Scooter 898, 14 nautical miles northeast of Singapore.
Okay, so I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to leave you to guess what airport this is that will be coming to Infinite Flight.
90 Golf Alpha Heavy, altitude at your discretion. Scooter 898, unable at this time. Proceed on course to Taiwan Taoyuan. Kuala Lumpur Center, Singapore 260, with you at 1900.
Roger, Scooter 898.
Wow Air 008, requested airport is outside of covered
Let's see.
area. Proceed on course. Singapore 260.
Nope, this isn't
Wire
Geneva.
008.
Singapore
It's not Stansted. We already have
Right
Stansted.
020, climb and maintain 9000.
Avavia 001, requesting climb to flight level 380.
Avavia 00.
No, there's 100% definitely not Gatwick.
Turn right heading 020, climb and maintain 9000. Singapore 260.
Climb and maintain flight level 380. Avavia
Let's see.
001.
Nope, Lee's Aviation, that's incorrect. Yes, it is in Europe. There is Ryanair in the photo.
Avavia
Not Luton.
Wire 008, requesting descent via
It's not
Earth
Africa.
1 Charlie arrival.
Nowhere in Africa.
008, proceed as requested.
Finna 132 Heavy. Request frequency change.
Descending via Erga 1 Charlie arrival.
Is it in
Wire
Ireland? No, it's
008.
not. It's not. But it's somewhere outside of the UK.
Change approved. Good day. Racer 53, frequency change approved.
Not a clue.
Papa Romeo 212
Spain,
4
no.
nautical miles north of Singapore,
Guess the
Changi,
country. Here we go.
2000
Okay,
feet.
guessing game.
Requesting
Guess the
flight
country
following
first,
to
and then
Casino.
once you've got the country, I'll say yes, and then you can start to whittle down
Singapore
on the options here.
442 is 73 nautical miles west of Kuantan Narrow at 32,000
Country in Europe.
feet. Requesting ILS approach runway 2 center at Singapore Changi.
Frequency change approved. Finna 132 Heavy. Good day.
Singapore 735 heavy.
Not seeing the answer in the chat just yet.
Thank you. Good day. Finna 132 Heavy.
Singapore 442, continuous file. Expect the Isles approach runway 2 center at Singapore Changi. Frequency change approved. Racer 53. Good day.
Kuala Lumpur Center, November 226.
The country, guess the country, but this airport. There we go, Raphael's Aviation, Italy. So this is an airport in Italy. There we go. So that really sort of
Maintain Mach point 82.
whittles down on the options here.
Singapore
This airport could be.
260, altitude of your discretion.
So now that we know what country this airport's in,
Proceed on course to
what
Nibali.
airport is it?
Proceed on course. Papa Romeo 212.
Singapore 90 Golf Alpha Heavy. Contact Singapore Center on 127.0. FedEx 000. Contact Singapore approach on 124.6. Maintain that. Singapore 735.
This is a difficult one.
2440.
This is a difficult one.
Or in an active airspace, please contact Kuala Lumpur Center on 127.0. Emirates 354 Heavy. Continuous file. Expect the Isles approach.
There we go.
runway 2 center, Singapore
Christian.
Kuala Lumpur Center.
It's Genoa,
2440
Lima,
Super.
India, Mike,
You at
Juliet.
6,100.
There we go. Well done, Christian.
0, requesting climb to flight level 400.
We got there eventually. We got there eventually.
4.6. FedEx 000.
Singapore 260, climb and maintain flight level 400. Climb and maintain flight level 400, Singapore 260.
Reduce speed to 250 knots. Singapore 431.
Never would have guessed that. No, to be honest, neither would I.
Tango Juliet Alpha Charlie, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Kuala Lumpur Center on 127.0. United 253 Victor Alpha.
And there we have it. That is the work in progress photo for today. A brand new airport coming to Infinite Flight in the future. Feel free to take your screenshots. And I can zoom in to parts if you'd like me to zoom into parts. If so, in fact, I know where I'm going to zoom into. Let's just sort of pan around this photo and have a look.
Contact Singapore Center on 127.0. Singapore 431. Contact Singapore Center on 127.0.
Contacting Singapore Center on 127.0. Emirates 354 Heavy.
Delta 105, proceed on course to Singapore Channel. Proceed on course, Delta 105. Singapore 413 Whiskey Heavy, maintain Mach .84.
Contacting Singapore Center on 127.0.
Okay, you're looking good.
431. Maintain Mach .84. Singapore 413 Whiskey.
Kuala Lumpur Center, November 100 Mike X.
There we go.
Review of 36,000. November 100 Mike X-ray, radar contact. Oscar Kilo Sierra Alpha Golf India, maintain Mach .84.
Singapore 597. Request frequency change.
There we go. We have 11 minutes now till our top of descent. So I'll leave this on the screen actually for the next 5 minutes or so, because of course you can see the gameplay in the bottom right hand corner. And then once we're about to initiate our descent, I'll switch it back so you can see the full screen of the flight.
Kuala Lumpur Center, Singapore 468 Heavy, with you at 37,000.
Singapore 468 Heavy, radar contact.
Avavia 001, request frequency change.
Kuala Lumpur Center, Asiana 711.
My flight time is going up. Great. Lee's Aviation, what's your flight time creeping up to?
To taxi
Headwind?
240,
Question mark?
request frequency change.
FedEx 135 Victor Alpha Heavy, frequency change approved.
My mission right now is to reach the expert server so I can fly with Dan.
Requesting
Awesome
climb
stuff.
to
Great
flight
goal.
level 360.
Captain Yusuf, what's up? Welcome to the stream.
Frequency change approved. Good day. Asiana 711. Radar
Varun, what's up?
Frequency change approved Singapore 0965. Good day.
to taxi
O'Hare? No, this isn't O'Hare. Hi, what plane are you in? This is the Singapore Airlines 777-300ER. 5 hours and 30 minutes with an 85 knot crosswind. You must have been thrown around a lot right now.
Mexico 1 Heavy, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Kuala Lumpur Center on 127.0. Singapore 57 Heavy, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Kuala Lumpur Center on 127.0.
Samuel AR made it into the expert server in just 2 weeks and a half to play with Dan and others. Samuel AR, that's awesome. Nice achievement, by the way. 2.5 weeks. How did you manage that? How long is the flight, Don? We have about, we've actually been in the air now for 46 minutes, and we have 37 minutes left. That's 37 minutes.
Kuala Lumpur Center, Air India 9293.
And that's 9 minutes from our top of descent.
Kuala Lumpur Center, Singapore 57 Heavy, with you at 37,000.
Singapore 9023, climb and maintain flight level 360.
Red Cat 425 Super, requesting descent via Aram 1 Alpha arrival.
Air India 9293, radar contact.
There we go.
Singapore 468 Heavy, requesting descent via
Let's do a
Aram 1
poll.
Alpha arrival.
Let's do a
Air
poll
India
before we descend here then.
9293,
Let's do like a
requesting
Q&A
climb to
poll.
flight level 340.
Singapore 8314,
Let's have a look.
requesting descent via Iran 1 Alpha arrival.
Kuala Lumpur Center, Singapore
Kuala Lumpur Center, Etihad 004 Victor Alpha, with you at 15,700, descending via Lima 2 Alpha arrival.
Let's see.
Air India 9293, climb and maintain flight level 340.
Climb and maintain flight level 340, Air India 9293.
Etihad 004 Victor Alpha, radar contact. Singapore 468 Heavy, proceed as requested. Singapore 8314, proceed as requested. Singapore 8314, maintain Mach .84.
Descending via Aram 1 Alpha arrival, Singapore 468 Heavy.
Maintain Mach .84, Singapore 8314.
Kuala Lumpur Center, Singapore 122 Super, with you at 1900.
Red Cat 425 Super, proceed as requested.
Kuala Lumpur Center, Singapore 8 Heavy, with you
See
at
what the
7,600.
the votes are going to be
Descending via
here.
Aram 1 Alpha arrival, Red Cat 425
There's now a poll in the
Super.
chat.
Aero Mexico 1.
Airbus taking the lead.
Singapore Singapore 9023 is 12 nautical miles northeast of Seletar at 7,800 feet. Requesting flight following to Bangkok Suvarnabhumi.
Aviation said, oh, come on. Can never make up my mind about Boeing or Airbus. This is hard. Yeah, it's actually quite a difficult question, and I get asked this question too many times. If I got £1 for every time I was asked this question, I would genuinely be rich. But, yeah, I think I would, I don't know. Like, I think I prefer Airbus. But for wing flex, you know, that good stuff, Boeing, it looks very cool on Boeing. Boeing's wings just tend to have a lot of wing flex, don't they? Simon Weber, thank you very much for becoming a channel member. Welcome to Superfan. Enjoy your exclusive channel member perks. It's awesome to have you here. Thank you for supporting the AOPA Foundations You Can Fly program. It's awesome. Great to have you.
Air India 9293.
Singapore 1 Heavy, radar contact.
Singapore 122 Super is 7 nautical miles northeast of Singapore Changi at 5,800 feet. Requesting radar vectors to Los Angeles.
Singapore 122 Super, unable at this time. Proceed on course to Los Angeles.
The A380, though, has ridiculous wing flex. Yeah, I mean, it does. It does. I mean, again, I would pick Airbus. I would pick Airbus over it, but...
Kuala Lumpur Center, Air India 9293.
If it's Boeing, I ain't going. How the tables have turned.
Please contact Kuala Lumpur Center on 127.0.
D. Hicks is Team Boeing.
Scooter 606, with you at 1,400.
Kuala Lumpur Center, Romeo Alpha 77235, with you at 13,600. Singapore 124 Heavy, requesting descent via Aram 1 Alpha arrival.
There we go, 71 votes. Airbus definitely taking the lead. 62% of the votes is for Airbus. There we go. Okay, let's be a little bit interactive here. Let's in the poll here. Airbus won that by a mile. You can decide what the next poll will be. Two options, only two options. Comment your options in the comment section here, and I will create it as a poll.
Singapore 333 Heavy is 5 nautical miles north of Langkawi International at 37,000
Keep it reasonable, obviously.
Requesting flight following to Singapore Changi.
Kuala Lumpur Center, Tango India Alpha November Juliet, with you at 6,900.
Singapore 8314, requesting climb to flight level 360. Romeo Alpha 77235, radar contact. 606, radar contact.
Romeo Alpha 77235 is 51 nautical miles northeast of Sene International at 11,200.
Okay, let's see. This is actually a good one.
Vectors to Singapore Changi.
Swiss 002 Victor Alpha, radar contact. Air India 9293, radar contact.
Scooter 606 is 9 nautical miles northeast of Singapore Changi at 5,000 feet. Requesting radar vectors to Bangkok Suvarnabhumi.
Air India 9293 is 21 nautical miles northeast of Sene International at 34,000 feet. Requesting flight following to Bangkok Suvarnabhumi.
Climb and maintain flight level 360, Singapore 8314.
Kuala Lumpur Center, Singapore 468 Heavy, with you at 35,100, descending via Aram 1 Alpha arrival. Kuala Lumpur Center, Air France 1968, with you at 37,000.
Singapore 468 Heavy, radar contact.
Thank you, Singapore 468 Heavy.
Tango India Alpha November Juliet, radar contact.
Let's see what the votes are then. Airbus A380 has taken the lead. Surprising, actually. I mean, the A380 is a really nice aircraft, and of course, it's still flying more than the 747-400. I believe so. I mean, a lot of airlines are now getting rid of the 747-400s. I believe Lufthansa, though, have actually bought the 400s back, haven't they? Because someone confirm that. 113 of you watching right now. What's up? Hope you're doing great. We'll be landing soon. We've got about 3 minutes till the top of descent and about 30 minutes until we arrive at Singapore Changi International. So really not too long at all now. Looking at, a block time around 2 hours, as mentioned at the start of the stream. So awesome time planning there.
Descend and maintain 7,000.
Yeah, only for a few months at Lee's Aviation. There we go. So by 68 votes, and A380 is taking the win.
Singapore 468 heavy, maintain Mach 0.80.
Maintain Mach 0.80. Singapore
Yeah, I actually find it
468
quite
heavy.
surprising that the 380 is actually winning, because a lot of people find the A380 very ugly. I can see why. Like, from certain angles, it just looks like a big bubble. And the nose is very chunky. But, I mean, when you see it flying, and when its wings are flexing, and you see the gear tilt, it's actually a really, really stunning aircraft.
Descending via Aram 1 Alpha arrival.
A380 is not fuel efficient, and neither the 747. Hence why they're all being taken out of the skies.
Singapore 1 heavy, request frequency change. Singapore 122 super, request frequency change.
Etihad 004 Victor Alpha, expect vectors for the aisles approach runway 2 center at Singapore Changi. Etihad 004 Victor Alpha, contact Singapore approach on 124.6.
Queen of the Skies is losing the vote here. 1 minute until we reach our top of descent, so right now I'm going to go ahead and switch back to infinite flight. So say goodbye to the work in progress photo, we're switching back.
Etihad 004 Victor Alpha, thank you, good day. Etihad 004 Victor Alpha.
There we go. Okay.
122 super, contact Singapore Center on 127.
29 minutes.
Thank you. Singapore 1 heavy.
Singapore 735 heavy.
How many airports will be in the next update, Aviation X? That's not something I can confirm. My apologies.
Singapore 122 super.
Papa Romeo 212, contact Singapore Center
Okay.
27.0.
Right, 9 nautical miles from our top of descent. Let's go ahead and request descent via
Singapore Center on
Aram 1 Alpha.
0. Papa Romeo 21.
Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November, requesting descent via Iran 1 Alpha arrival.
Kuala
Real
Lumpur
pilots fly
Center,
Boeing.
Etihad 727 Victor Alpha Heavy, with you at 19,000.
Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November.
There we go, proceed as requested.
Descending via Iran 1 Alpha.
Let's arm the VNAV.
Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November.
Kuala Lumpur Center, Lufthansa 778 Super, with you at 1900.
$93 votes, and that A380 is still taking the lead over the 747. That A380 looks like a beluga whale, according to Jason. Well, I mean, you do have the beluga, the actual beluga aircraft that looks like the beluga whale. So maintain Mach 0.83. Let's slow down. What's the spacing looking like with the aircraft in front? 3 miles, okay.
Singapore 597, maintain Mach 0.80.
Respect to the A380 for its size. I mean, the A380 is massive.
Maintain Mach 0.80.
Who in the chat right now, who watching has actually flown in an A380? I've never flown on one. I would like to fly on one. I've been inside of one and had a look around one, and it's absolutely mahoosive, but never had the chance to fly on one. And of course, BA are actually operating from London Heathrow to Frankfurt right now for just a month, I think, with their A380, which is kind of insane. A380 on a 1 hour, 50-minute route. But, yeah, the flights are quite cheap, and I was tempted, but probably best not to. As cool as it would be.
Turn left heading 320, Cafe 2449. Alpha 6 Echo Tango Sierra is 16 nautical miles east
I'd
of
rather
Sydney
be on an A380 for longer than 2 hours, to be honest with you.
Requesting flight
That's what it's for. It's a long-haul aircraft.
Cafe 2449 is 5 nautical miles northeast of Singapore Changi at 3,100.
Beluga or Dreamlifter? Let's end the poll here. Oh, this is interesting. 107 votes. I think the A380 is slight. Oh, no. Okay, it's dead on 50-50 right now between the A380 and the 747. We'll end the poll in 1 minute and see what aircraft wins.
Proceed on course. Alpha 6 Echo Tango Sierra. Proceed on course. Cafe
It's a tie at the moment.
Singapore 255, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Kuala Lumpur Center on 127.0. Singapore 730 heavy, radar contact. Singapore 413.
Let's see, the 747 is slightly winning. 30 seconds. Cast your vote now.
Maintain Mach 0.84.
Oh, it's dead on the same again. Dead on 50-50.
600.
Maintain Mach 0.83. Singapore 413 Whiskey Heavy.
ADX024 Victor Alpha. Request
Oh.
frequency change.
10 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Ending the poll. And the winner is... Let's let YouTube catch up here. The A380. 120 votes. And the A380 got 52% of those. Very close one. Very close one.
600 feet, requesting aisles approach runway 2 left at Singapore Changi. Maintain Mach 0.84, Singapore 16.
Singapore 155, continuous filed. Expect the aisles approach runway 2 center at Singapore Changi.
Maintain Mach 0.84. Golf Hotel Alpha Zulu Bravo.
Roger, Singapore 155.
Red Cap 2089.
Simon with the sad face. Assuming you voted for the 747.
Requesting descent to 4000.
Foxtrot November Alpha Sierra Tango, frequency change approved. Good day. FedEx 024 Victor Alpha, frequency change approved. Good day. Singapore 214, frequency change approved. Good day.
Lion 3030.
Okay, so we're going down. Not literally, we're not crashing. We're not going down, but we're descending. Let me rephrase that. 23 minutes and 26 seconds until we arrive. You can actually see right now that the traffic is getting slightly heavier at Singapore Changi. I'm going to look on... The arrivals have increased. I'm not too sure. When I actually spawned in to start this flight, it said that the arrivals to Singapore Changi was like 83 arrivals or something. And right now on the map, there's definitely more than 20 aircraft on the ground. So, yeah, we're looking at a busy arrival. Hopefully we can land on 2 left.
Singapore 8 Heavy, proceed as requested.
Descending via Aram 1 Alpha arrival. Singapore 8 Heavy.
Regardless of the polls, 747 is king and will remain king. Do you mean queen?
Kuala Lumpur Center. Alpha 6 Echo Tango Sierra. With you at 16,000.
Singapore 1268 Heavy, radar contact.
Kuala Lumpur Center. Lion 3030. With you at 23,700.
Lion 3030, radar contact. Lion 3030, disregard last message.
Contacting Singapore Center on 127.0. Romeo Alpha 77235.
EasyJet or Flybe. Flybe are coming back. Aren't Flybe starting to fly again in March 2022 or something? I think I saw that the other day actually. Flybe coming back in 2022 at some point. I think it was March. March or May.
Requesting radar vectors to Singapore Changi. Alpha 6 Echo Tango Sierra is 11.
How hard is it on a scale of 1 to 10 to build an airplane in infinite flight? I'm not a developer, so I wouldn't know. I wouldn't know.
Charlie Hotel Lima, requesting descent via Aram 1 Alpha arrival.
Alpha 6 Echo.
Drew, what's up? Welcome to the stream. No giveaway. No giveaway today. We've done the work in progress photo, but that's it for today. Tune in next week for an exciting stream.
Descending via Aram 1 Alpha arrival, India Foxtrot Charlie Hotel Lima.
Roger. Alpha 6 Echo Tango Sierra.
Is there an Infinite Flights Discord server? There isn't. There's a forum for that. But no, yeah, your answer to that is no, there's not a Discord server for Infinite Flight. But there's many community servers, like, not intentionally meaning to plug, but mine, for example, with a lot of Infinite Flight people in there.
Reduce speed to 250 knots. Emirates 382, you're in an active airspace. Please contact Kuala Lumpur Center on 127.0.
Yeah, very many community servers, but there's not an official Infinite Flight one. 3 miles from the aircraft in front. I'm actually going to slow down to 300 knots just to try and increase the separation there. Otherwise, we could have a go around, and we don't want that.
Request frequency change.
Emirates 382, radar contact.
Reduce speed to 250 knots.
Wasn't the A380 discontinued? Jason, yes, I believe the last one was built recently and sent off to Emirates.
Singapore 255.
What do we know about the JetBlue liveries? BioGhost, I am not the right person to answer that because I am not too sure, to be honest with you. Save that question for another time.
On my frequency.
Kuala Lumpur Center, Singapore 105 Heavy, with you at 2200.
Singapore 875 Super, request frequency change. Red Cat 2089, climb and maintain flight level 250.
Climb and maintain flight level 250. Red Cat 2089.
At Argia 001, stay on my frequency. Singapore 105 Heavy, radar contact. Ashiana 711, proceed as requested.
Singapore 255 is 25 nautical miles southwest of Kluang at 22,000 feet. Requesting ILS approach any runway at Singapore Changi.
Nice stream. Thank you very much. I appreciate that.
Ashiana 711, Singapore 875.
Anayansi? If that's how you pronounce it. I'm very, very sorry if that was incorrect. But
Transmit important messages.
thank you.
255, continuous file. Expect the ILS approach runway 2 left at Singapore Changi.
Roger, Singapore 255. 2 Taxi Aero 24 Kilo, request frequency change. Carter Cargo 8408, request frequency change.
There it is.
255, reduce speed
Changi in the
to 0
distance.
knots.
Reduce speed to 220 knots. Singapore 255.
Singapore 155, increase speed to 250 knots.
Kuala Lumpur
You guys
Center,
have lost your minds?
3030,
Jason, who?
with you
Who's
at
lost their mind?
23,700.
Singapore 597, reduce speed to 250 knots.
Have a test on radio navigation tomorrow. Wish me good luck. Good luck on your test.
Jetstar 536, requesting descent to 3,000.
Reduce speed to 250 knots. Singapore 597.
BioGhost, yes, I work for Infinite Flight.
Frequency.
Victor Tango Golf Sierra Charlie is 10 nautical miles northwest of Butterworth at 37,000 feet. Requesting ILS approach runway 2 left at Singapore Changi.
Jetstar 536, descend and maintain 3000.
Emirates 776 Victor Alpha is
21,000 feet down.
Kuala Lumpur at 30,000 feet.
Quite far out,
Requesting
actually.
ILS approach runway 2 left at Singapore Changi.
It's quite the long approach.
Alpha 6 Echo Tango Sierra is 23 nautical miles northwest of Kluang at 16,000 feet. Requesting visual approach any runway at
Should actually be
Kuala
switching
Lumpur.
frequency in just a second here. We'll be over to Singapore Center and then approach.
Descend and maintain 3,000. Jetstar 536. Contacting Singapore Center on 127.
How long have you worked for Infinite Flight? I think it's actually around like coming up to about 7 months or something along those lines.
Oscar Kilo Sierra Alpha Golf India, expect deviation from flight plan.
Roger. Singapore 124 Heavy.
Oscar Kilo Sierra Alpha Golf India.
Time flies when you're having fun.
170, descend and
Right.
maintain 16,000.
Turn right heading
VNAV's taken us down to
170,
10,000.
descend and maintain
There's an aircraft
16,000.
3 nautical miles in front of us.
Sierra Alpha Golf
I mean,
India.
all looking good so far. Let's check behind us. Yeah, not bad.
Alpha 6 Echo Tango Sierra, unable to provide services to this airport at the moment. Proceed on course.
Singapore 413 Whiskey Heavy. Requesting descent via
What's your
ground
position
one
at
left
Infinite Flight?
arrival.
Community engagement.
00 Mike
Engaging with the community, essentially. Streaming,
40.
like I'm doing right now.
1093 Heavy is 5 nautical miles
and
northeast
making
of Singapore
TikToks.
Changi at 3,400 feet. Requesting radar vectors
Yeah,
to Cascade.
more or less community engagement. That's what I do here at Infinite Flight.
Instructions or you will be reported.
You're welcome. Lion 3030. Frequency change approved Foxtrot November Alpha Sierra Tango. Good day.
Singapore 155, increase speed Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November.
Reduce speed to 250 knots. There we go. Okay, we're slowing down quite early to 250, considering we're 18,000 feet. But AT are doing their thing, keeping us spaced out, which is awesome. Let's slow down.
Emirates 776 Victor Alpha, continuous file, expect the higher approach runway 2 left at Singapore Changi. November 2571 7 nautical miles northeast of Singapore Changi at 6,000 feet. Flying VFR.
Dan, do you dream to become a commercial pilot? Yes, of course. Yeah, I would love to be a commercial pilot. Very difficult job to get into, but I would. Yes, I would love to be a commercial pilot. One day it will come. One day it will come.
55. Proceed as requested. Singapore 155. Contact Singapore Center on 127.0.
Descending via Aram 1 Alpha arrival. Singapore 255.
Singapore 255. Contact Singapore Center on 127.0.
Aviator Dan, do you do tutorials on your channel? Aviation Ray? Occasionally, yes. There are a few tutorials on my channel.
Contacting Singapore Center on 127.0. Singapore 255.
There you go, on the spoilers there.
Mike Romeo Kilo Yankee Alpha Victor 11. Turn right heading 170.
Doesn't EasyJet have an academy? I'm not sure actually. But regardless of academies or whatnot, becoming a commercial pilot still costs absolutely thousands and thousands of pounds.
Tango Romeo Alpha India November is 43 nautical miles west of Kuala Lumpur at 36,000 feet. Requesting radar.
Like I'm talking tens of thousands.
Contacting Singapore Center on 127.0. Singapore 735 Heavy.
Roger. Scandinavian 623 Sierra Victor. Frequency change approved Alpha 6 Echo Tango Sierra. Good day. Descending via Leva 2 Alpha arrival. Delta 9257.
November 1009 X-ray. Descendant maintain flight level 340. Kuala Lumpur Center. Thai 403 Sierra November. With you at 26,100. Descending via Lau 1 Alpha arrival. 18 nautical miles east of Lau Shonan at 25,700 feet.
It costs as much as, yeah, it can cost upwards of £100,000 to be honest. Maybe a little bit more, maybe a little bit less. Depends what route you take, to be honest with you. But it can cost around £100,000 to become a commercial pilot.
ILS approach any runway at Kuala Lumpur. Kuala Lumpur Center. Delta Bravo Echo Echo Echo.
It probably is a little cheaper in the United States to become a... I mean, the UK is actually a very expensive place to become a pilot. There we go. Off to Singapore Center on 127.00. Send a switch and check in IFR. Descending via our arrival.
Contacting Singapore Center on 127.0. Singapore 597.
Jason, see you later. Thank you for stopping by. It was great to have you here. Great to have you here. And of course, thank you for being a channel member.
November 75 Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November. Radar contact. Singapore 597. Radar contact.
Roger. November 757 Alpha
Oh.
Sierra Alpha Golf India. Continuous file. Expect the Isles approach runway 2 left at Singapore Changi.
Roger. Oscar Kilo Sierra Alpha Golf
Live for an
India.
hour and 27 minutes.
Radar contact. November 757 Alpha Alpha. Reduce speed to 250 knots.
Reduce speed to 250 knots. November 757 Alpha.
Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November. Contact Singapore approach on 124.6.
Red Cat 425 Super. Request frequency change.
Any A220 sneak peeks? Not today. Not today. We've done an airport work in progress photo, but no sneak peeks.
Contacting Singapore approach on 124.6. November 757 Alpha Alpha.
Singapore 5 contacting Singapore
Over to Singapore approach on 124.60. There we go. Okay, so we are on approach. Request approach. Singapore Changi. 2 left. Minus.
Aviator Darni's 12 nautical miles north of Kariman at 13,100 feet. Requesting Isles approach runway 2 left at Singapore
FVP. 837, what's up? Welcome. Welcome to the stream. Just in time, actually, for the landing. We are landing on 02 Center, I think. Let's have a look here. Yeah. Landing on Center.
Maintain 180 knots or greater. Singapore 8 Heavy.
Singapore 054, continuous file. Expect the Isles approach runway 2 center at Singapore Changi.
Roger.
How many subs until 100k? Not too many, actually. Not too many at all. Looking at about 18.
Roger. Red Cat 425
18.
Singapore 8 heavy, turn left,
Syncline, welcome to Superfan. Thank you. Thank you very much. Welcome. welcome to the channel as a channel member. It's appreciated. And of course, supporting the AOPA Foundation's You Can Fly program. Legend.
Descend and maintain
Great to have you here. Great to have you here.
maintain 3000 until established on the localizer.
Super fan, you have every single perk on the channel possible now.
Singapore 8 heavy.
Singapore 442, contact Singapore Changi Tower on 118.6. Etihad 727 Victor Alpha Heavy, contact Singapore Changi Tower on 118.6.
Contacting Singapore Changi Tower on 118.6. Etihad 727 Victor Alpha Heavy.
Singapore 735 Heavy, turn right heading 140.
Singapore 124 Heavy is 7
Do-do,
nautical miles
do-do-do,
east of
do-do,
Kariman at
do-do-do,
9,700 feet. Requesting ILS approach any runway at Changi Air.
Turn right heading 140, Singapore 735 Heavy.
Okay, not too long now.
Turn left heading 170, Singapore 124 Heavy, turn left heading 020.
Turn left heading 020. Singapore 124 Heavy. Turn left heading 170. Singapore 054. Executing missed approach. Papa Kilo Golf Yankee Alpha.
November 757 Alpha Alpha, turn right heading 120.
Turn right heading 120. November 757 Alpha Alpha.
Edivaldo, welcome to the channel as a channel member. Welcome to First Officer. It's greatly appreciated. Awesome to have you here.
Executing missed approach. Turn right heading 110.
Oh!
Climb and
Oh, no, 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 no.
5,000. Papa Kilo Golf Yankee Alpha.
Let's not do that.
Turn left heading 050.
Turn left heading 050. Singapore 054.
I forgot the VNAV was doing its thing, actually.
Heavy, turn right heading 080.
The aircraft seems to be
Singapore
speeding up,
735 Heavy, turn left heading
even though it...
080.
Okay, right, let me focus here.
Turn right heading 080. Singapore 124 Heavy.
Singapore 597, turn left
We're still quite far away from the airport here, so it shouldn't be too much of an issue to reduce our rate of descent.
Turn left heading 130. Singapore
We'll ignore
597.
VNAV for now, because VNAV was taking us down way too steep.
nautical miles south of Batam Hang at 22,000.
Dan was too excited about the channel members that he forgot to slow down.
Singapore 054,
Yep.
turn left heading 030.
Turn left heading 030. Singapore 054.
November 2571 Mike, unable at this time, proceed on course to Singapore Channel. November 757 Alpha Alpha, turn right heading 150. Roger, November 2571 Mike.
Turn right heading 150. November 757
Yeah, VNAV was exceeding the limit there.
Singapore 054, turn left heading
That's fine. Going down to 6,000 feet. We're on approach now as well.
Maintain 3000 until established on the localizer. Cleared aisles runway 2 center approach.
Turn left heading 360. Descend and maintain 3000.
Do-do-do-do.
Maintain 3000
110
until
of you watching
established on
live
the
right now.
localizer. Cleared ILS runway 2 center. Singapore 054.
Singapore 155, maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final. Singapore 255.
We're still... I have the speed set, so let's just put the flight spoilers back on again. We're still struggling to slow down. We're going down at 1,000 feet per minute. What's going on here? There we go. Do not exceed 220 knots. Thank you, ATC.
Turn right heading 190. Papa Kilo Golf Yankee Alpha.
BioGhost has well over 3.3 million XP. Nice. That's a great achievement.
Singapore 155, descend at Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November.
Descend and maintain 4,000 feet.
Descend and maintain 4,000, Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November.
Turn left heading 070. November 757 Alpha Alpha.
Descend and
Aviator Dan
maintain
have an important
4,000.
question. Aviation
Singapore
001.
255.
Shoot your shot.
Descend
Go
and
for it.
Maintain 3000. Maintain 3000 until established on the localizer. Miles runway 2 center. Singapore 15.
I've been playing since Regions. Oh, BioGhost. Yeah, same here.
Request
Do you
frequency
remember the
change.
days at Half Moon Bay?
557, turn right heading 150.
Turn
How much
right
XP do I have?
50.
I don't know, to be honest.
597.
I don't know.
48 heavy.
Maybe somebody flying with us could confirm that by clicking on my name.
8.6.
Contacting Singapore Changi Tower on 118.6. Singapore 8 Heavy.
Singapore 054.
Have you ever watched my videos before? Yes, I think I have, Aviation 001.
Singapore 054.
Singapore 124 heavy, continuous file.
Do-do-do-do-do-do-do.
Left of Changi Air. Singapore 124 heavy.
Oh, it's
Turn
getting
right
busy.
heading 120.
It's getting busy at Changi.
Turn right heading 120. Singapore 124 heavy.
Alpha Victor
The mobile
Delta
pilot, what's up?
November,
Maintain 180 knots until 6 mile final. Okay, right, let's slow down then to 160.
180 knots until 6 mile final. Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November. Turn left heading 020. Singapore 735 heavy.
Landing on center, set nav 1, ILS done. Looking good.
Singapore 735 heavy. Turn
Shoot
right
some flaps
heading
here.
050. November 757 Alpha Alpha. Turn left heading 010.
Turn left heading 010. November 757
Dun-dun-dun,
Alpha Alpha.
dun-dun-dun-dun.
Singapore 468 heavy. You're in an active airspace. Please contact Singapore approach on 124.6. Turn right heading 050. Singapore 735 heavy. Singapore 124 heavy. Turn left heading 360.
I have 1.7 million XP.
Singapore approach. Singapore
1.6.
468 heavy. With you at 6,300.
Incredible, nice.
Descending via Aram 1 Alpha arrival.
Turning final, here we go.
Heavy. Turn left heading
I believe so
010.
anyway. Yes, we are.
Maintain 3,500.
Turn left
Let's
heading
set
360.
nav to
Descend
ILS.
and maintain 3,500. Singapore 124 heavy.
Singapore 468 heavy. Radar contact. Say it.
MJP, what's up? Welcome to the stream. You're just in time. I'm doing good, thank you. How are you? How are you? About to land. We're about to land.
11,100 feet. Requesting Isles approach runway 2 left at Singapore Changi.
India Foxtrot Charlie Hotel Lima.
We should do a pond top in the JetBlue A321. That'd be great. You see, the thing is, with and I say this on my own channel as well,
Hotel Lima.
flights don't seem to be near enough as exciting as the ones where you fly over land. When you fly over a significant amount of water, the scenery, I mean, you don't see much. You just see water, right? Which isn't as exciting as, of course, flying around gorgeous scenery like this. So I do tend to stay away from flying over vast amounts of water for that reason, that it just wouldn't be that interesting.
Singapore 597.
Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November. Descendant
Just gonna maintain 3,000
maintain 3,000
until established on the localizer.
Descendant maintain 3,000. Maintain 3,000 until established on the localizer. Cleared ILS.
Okay, and we are over to tower. There we go.
Victor Delta Alpha November. Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November.
Call inbound, landing on the ILS
Tower on 118.
02 center. Right, autopilot can come off then. We'll fly by hand now.
Maintain 3,000 until established on the localizer. Cleared IL.
Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November. Number 2. Runway 2 center. Cleared to land. Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November. Disregard last message. Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November. Number 3. Runway 2 center. Cleared to land.
Number 3. Cleared to land. Runway 2 center. Alpha Victor Delta
Good
Alpha
luck on landing. Thank you very much, MJP. Let's do this. Let's get this thing down.
Etihad 727 Victor Alpha Heavy. Contact Singapore Changi ground on
Right.
124.
Of course, I'm going to focus on the landing now rather than looking at the chat because that would definitely distract me. So let's do this. Let's see how smoothly I can land this thing. Landing predictions in the chat. Aircraft an A350, 6 miles ahead. About to touch down. Let's slow down. Idle the throttle. (2,500 feet).
Singapore Changi Tower. Singapore 468 heavy. Inbound on the ILS runway 2 center.
Singapore 468 Heavy.
We're actually really light, so I'm not going to use full flaps.
Cleared to land.
Number 3. Clear to land. Runway 2 center. Singapore 468
Gears
heavy.
coming down.
Singapore 777 Heavy. Line up and wait runway 2 center.
Line up and wait runway 2 center. Singapore 777 heavy.
Singapore
We go, gears down, spoilers armed, and
777
flaps on
Cancel
25.
takeoff clearance. Hold position.
Singapore Changi Tower, Red Cat 425 Super, inbound on the ILS runway 2 center. Wilco, Singapore 777 Heavy.
Red Cat 425 Super, number 3, runway 2 center, cleared to land.
Number 3, cleared to land, runway 2 center, Red Cat 425 Super.
Singapore 255, when able turn left, contact ground on the taxiway.
Wilco, Singapore 255. Singapore Changi Tower, Speedbird 218 Zulu Heavy, ready for departure at runway 2 left, departing north.
Speedbird 218 Zulu Heavy,
Da, da, da,
line up and
da.
wait runway 2 left.
Line up and wait runway 2 left, Speedbird 218 Zulu Heavy.
There we go. We'll try and get those pappies back really quickly. We'll hold. There we go. Just try to keep it stable and not overturn it.
Singapore
Let's not
Changi
over control the
Tower,
aircraft here.
Singapore 777 Heavy, ready for departure at runway 2 center, departing straight out.
Singapore 777 Heavy, hold short of runway 2 center.
Holding short runway 2 center, Singapore 777 Heavy.
Singapore 124 Heavy, when able turn right, contact ground on the taxiway.
Wilco, Singapore 124 Heavy.
200. 100. 50, 40, 30, 20, 10.
And we're down. There we go. Reverse thrust. There we go. Of course, watch out in the replay. That wasn't too bad, actually. That was quite a hard flare, to be honest with you. But I believe that was quite a smooth landing. So watch that back in the replay in just a couple of minutes here.
Alpha Victor Delta Alpha,
And we'll turn left here.
when able turn left and contact ground. Please expedite. Traffic on final.
Great landing. There we go. Wilco.
Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November.
Dun, 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 dun. Cool.
Let's
go to the flaps. And the speed brakes.
001 is 11 nautical miles to the southwest of 3,000 feet.
And trim can go to
Inbound for
neutral.
landing. Requesting runway 2 center.
Avavia 001, number 2, runway 2 center, cleared to land.
Number 2.
And to contact ground,
Runway 2 center,
request taxi
Singapore
to parking.
Changi Tower.
Singapore Changi ground. Alpha
Lights can
Victor
also come off now.
November.
So landing lights, strobe lights can come off.
Heavy.
APU can come on.
Alpha November.
Taxi to parking.
At your discretion. Taxiing to parking. Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November. Singapore Changi ground. Delta Echo
Turn
Bravo
right here.
Oscar, ready for push track with information Bravo. Request
I used
runway
APPR, said D Hicks.
Delta Echo Charlie Charlie Oscar.
I don't think I've used APPR in very many years now.
Delta Echo Charlie
I just
Charlie
like the sort of the manual side of things. I think it's nice to it's sort of nice to have the challenge to land the aircraft without the autopilot.
Victor Tango November
You know?
Romeo Papa. Ready to taxi to runway 2 center with information Bravo.
Victor Tango
Welcome to
November
Singapore,
Romeo.
everybody.
Taxi to runway 2 center. Contact tower when ready.
Dun, dun, dun.
Taxiing to runway 2 center. Victor Tango November Romeo Papa.
An aircraft just spawned where I was going to park. Lovely.
Singapore Changi ground. Private wings 521. Ready to taxi to runway 2 left with information Bravo. Singapore Changi ground.
Do,
Singapore
do, do.
468
131 people in here right now.
Taxi to parking. Any.
Private wind 521. Taxi to runway 2 left. Contact tower when ready. Singapore 468 heavy. Taxi to parking at your discretion.
Taxiing to runway
Here we go.
2 left.
We'll turn left here.
Wings 521. Taxiing to parking. Singapore 468 heavy.
Singapore Changi ground. November 1 November Bravo. Ready to taxi to runway 2 left with information Bravo.
November 1 November Bravo. Taxi to runway 2 left. Contact the tower when ready.
Taxi
There we go. We're trying not to
runway
take
2
out
left.
that jetty there with the end of our wing.
Singapore Changi ground.
Just
Red
stop
Cat
right here.
425 Super.
There we go.
Request taxi
Let's shut
to
the aircraft
parking.
down then.
Penny.
Turn the engines off.
425 Super. Taxi to parking at your discretion.
And get this thing cold and dark very quickly here. And then we'll hop into the replay and watch that landing and see how well we've done. Welcome to Singapore Changi International. Flight time, 1 hour and 26 minutes. So you can kind of bang on the flight time that we were sort of assuming it was going to be honest with you. It's supposed to be 1 hour 30, and we arrived early, so can't complain. There we go. Right, seatbelts can come off, beacon lights can come off, hop into the cockpit, APU and battery can come off, cold and dark, just like that, nice and easy. Let's see how busy the airport is very quickly, because I can see a lot of traffic around us right now. Very busy. Great photo opportunities as well. If you have an Instagram account, feel free to tag us in your photos. Might give them a like. There we have it. Right, I'm going to go ahead and quickly set up the replay here. Just give me 2 seconds. I need to adjust the transitions. There we go. Let's see how much XP I got here.
Singapore Changi group.
1,016. There we go. Which increased my total XP to 1,647,928. That's a lot. That's a lot of XP. I'll see you in the replay.
Singapore Changi ground. Delta Echo Charlie Charlie Oscar. Ready to taxi with information Bravo.
Give it a couple of minutes and we should be in. XP grinder. That's just years worth of flying right there. I don't really sort of grind for XP as such. I forgot to let the passengers out. The passengers can stay in the plane. I'm not opening the doors.
Phuket Airport. Addis Information Alpha. Time 1707 Zulu. Wind
There we go.
20
Okay,
variable
right.
between 090
Let's skip to the landing and see how well we've done here.
Phuket Airport. Addis
Set the scenery load in very quickly.
Time 1707
Let it catch
Zulu.
up with us. There we go.
Wind 120 at 3 variable between 090 and 150. Visibility 21. Temperature 26. Dew point 25. QNH 1007 landing runway 9. Departing runway 9. God advice on initial contact. You have information Alpha. Holding short
Centerline wasn't too bad actually. I managed to keep the centerline very well.
77 heavy.
Singapore 124 heavy. Running will turn right. Contact ground on the taxi.
Wilco. Singapore 124 heavy.
See how hard the flare was here. Yeah, I mean, it wasn't too bad. I've definitely had better than that, but I'll take that. Wasn't too bad at all. Let's go back into this view very quick. Go to the tower. Where are we? Let's look around. Where are we? There we are. I think I come in a little bit too fast. A little bit of a nose down attitude there on short final. Corrected that. Started to flare. Sort of let the aircraft sink into the runway at this point. There we go. Lovely stuff. Lovely stuff. Well, on that note, let's quickly set up a different camera view here. Let's hop into the passenger perspective, right? And just watch that from here. Whilst I give shout-outs to our captain and superfan channel members. So let me get that set up really, really quickly here. Let's let this play through. Watch from short final.
Holding short runway 2 center. Singapore 777 heavy.
4124 heavy. When able, turn right. Contact ground on the
Okay,
taxiway.
here we go. So, of course, as promised, shout out to our captains and superfans. Sam Voigt, Syncline, Hector, Winglet Productions, Simon Weber, BioGhost, Crazy Minecart 1-2, Crazy B, Jabir, Butter Zero is legend, by the way, Butter Zero, and Drav Chupra. There we go. Thank you very much for being channel members on this channel. It's greatly appreciated. Considering we started channel members yesterday, smooth sailing. Thank you very much for joining. And of course, with that being said, thank you very much to the 101 people watching right now, and to those who've stuck through the stream the entire time. I hope you've had a fantastic time here and have enjoyed. We'll see you next Friday on a very exciting stream. As always, keep the dirty side down. Take care. Have a fantastic weekend ahead. Have a great Saturday and Sunday. And we'll see you next week. Keep the dirty side down. Good night from the UK.
Please expedite. Traffic on final.
Wilford, Alpha Victor Delta Alpha November.